Hey everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a couple minutes and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make Sous Vide Ribeye Steaks. Now, most of you familiar with my channel know my family and I just recently moved from Southern California to Wisconsin. So we're in a much more rural area. And living in Southern California, one of the advantages, you had access to these big chain grocery stores that had butcher meat departments where you could talk to someone, they can go slice you a piece of meat. The closest store I have here is actually a Walmart that has a grocery store attached, and it's got just about everything you need, including meat, but they don't have a butcher on site. It's processed and packaged somewhere else, I'm assuming in Wisconsin, and then shipped to our location here. So I was kind of disappointed. But then someone told me about a local market that's been in business for many years right here in Chippewa Falls called Jacobson's Market. So my wife and I went over there yesterday and checked it out, and they cut their meat daily, and it all comes from local farms here in Wisconsin. I picked up 3 beautiful ribeye steaks, and I'm going to sous vide cook them because I want to make sure they're cooked perfectly, and then I think I'm going to finish them off either on my grill over some coals, or maybe I'll just get lazy and pull out my grill gun. And I'm going to keep it simple today. I'm going to use some Montreal BBQ Rub from a company called Simon Barbecue. This is made in Texas. I guess it's a Canadian company, and they're just up and running. And they were nice enough to reach out and send me a 4-pack of their rub. So I'll leave a link below so you can check it out. But I haven't tried any of these things, but I'm assuming this is like Montreal steak seasoning. They also have some other rubs here. One's called Applewood. One's called Roasted Honey. It's probably going to be good on chicken or pork. And then they make another one, Jalapeno Maple. So thank you, Simon Barbecue, for sending me these. I'll definitely be featuring each one of these rubs in a future video. But today, simple. Season these steaks, sous vide cook them for a couple hours, and then finish them off with a quick sear. And I'm really looking forward to this. I hope this locally raised Wisconsin beef is going to meet my high expectations, or at least what I'm expecting it's going to taste like. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Gonna go get some steaks. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is season these. One thing I already like about this this barbecue rub company is they give you these cool little bags, or like I guess a coffee. You get a little gourmet coffee, and it's got the little strip here so you can keep it fresh. That's a kind of unique marketing idea that I like. The other thing I like is they say here that they went easy on the salt, so you can have peace of mind if you apply a lot of it for the flavor. And I like that too, because a lot of barbecue rubs are so salty. So I don't even think I'm gonna add salt, but you know how this works, guys. We're just gonna season both sides of the steak with this seasoning. I'm gonna rub it in, and then I'm gonna put them in some freezer bags. I'm not gonna vacuum seal them because these are only gonna take a couple hours to cook. Let me just rub them in there. And you know, if you've never tried sous vide cooking, I highly recommend it. It's such a great way to cook steaks, especially if you have people over and you're barbecuing or whatever. You can cook these the day before, keep them in the fridge, throw them out, and just finish them off on a hot grill. Everyone's gonna be so impressed. All right. So that's all I'm gonna do. A little bit of this Montreal seasoning here. And then I'm gonna get my my sous vide machine out, and I'm gonna do these. I'm still debating on the temperature. I think I'm gonna go 132 for 2 hours. I wanna go these a little bit rarer than I normally do, just because I don't wanna overcook these. All right, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get my sous vide machine out. I'm just gonna leave these kind of hang out on the counter We'll be back in a minute. All right, my machine just reached 132. Well, it's fluctuating between 131.9 and 132. While I'm doing the air displacement, I just put these in regular freezer bags. And these are kind of the ones that got the little zippers on top. Just kind of try to press as much air out as you can. And then as you lower it in the water, leave a little section open to kind of force all that excess air out. And you're kind of like doing a vacuum sealing with the water. Okay, just like that. Then seal it up. I got 3 steaks. I got a little rack down here too. Actually, that's a big one. I'll put that one on last. Let's see. All right, now you can go anywhere. These are around 1 inch thick, so I'm gonna go minimum of 2 hours. You could probably get away with 1.5 hours, all the way up to probably 4. But we'll start with 2. We'll see what's going on. So that's the great thing about sous vide. If you're not ready in 2 hours, let it go to all the way up to 3, even 4. You can, you know, it's not going to overcook anything. It's just going to make the meat a little bit more tender if it stays in there longer. So it makes it stress-free. You can work on the side dishes, and if for some reason you're not quite ready and need another 20 minutes, 40 minutes, just let it sit in the bath. It's not going to hurt anything. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my afternoon. We'll come back in a little bit. See you guys. All right, since we have a few hours to wait, I'm going to have a beer. This is a local beer, Leinenkugels. This is the Northwoods Amber. I like the little picture there on the lake, some kayaks, and this is, what's this, 4.9% alcohol. And this is my daughter, Ava Grace.
Hi.
She's going to have something, let's see here. I didn't even give this a good look. This is, let's see, Peach Mango Body Armor Light. Low calorie, no sugar added. I think it's kind of like Gatorade. It's got potassium, electrolytes, antioxidants, B vitamins, no sugar added. So that's what Ava Grace is having. All right.
Yep.
So, you're always up for trying new stuff, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. You gonna tell people on the video what a great day it was yesterday here? It was kind of hot. It was the hottest day of the year. And the hottest
Really?
day,
Of the year?
well, the year is only a few months. We just started May.
I know, but there could be one of the months another hot day that might be hotter than this.
Well, maybe, but this is the hottest day. It was like 80, I think it was 85, 86 degrees, which is pretty hot for us here. Okay, so there's your Body Armor Light.
Peach mango.
And I'm having a Leinenkugels. They have another one called Northwood Lager, which I thought I was getting, and then I didn't realize they have a Northwoods Amber. So I'm like, okay, well, I already bought a 12-pack. I guess I'm stuck with this. But all the Leinenkugel beers are pretty good. All right. All right, Ava Grace, cheers. And who else do we cheers to?
Viewers.
The viewers. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I
Hey,
appreciate
both of our drinks are orange.
Yeah, it is kind of orange, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a sip and look at the camera and tell everyone what we think of it. And this is good. It's a little bit stronger than the regular Leinenkugels beer. A little bit higher alcohol, just under 5%, but it's still a very light and refreshing beer. One that you can drink, not feel weighted down. It's very refreshing. It goes good with dinner. Really good and tasty, I think. All right. Ava Grace.
Okay, guys, so this is my second awesome park drink. Cause at one time I had a Gatorade one, and that was I said that was my first park drink. That's good.
Park?
For,
Oh, you
for
need
when
something you can drink when you go to the park.
Yeah, like a good one for at the park.
Well, the good thing is this whole bottle only has 20 calories. Oh, 18 grams of carbohydrates.
Well, that's not enough calories.
2 grams. Okay, only 2 grams of sugar. But it's got a lot of vitamins. B, vitamin C. Okay, so this is good for you. I don't mind if you drink that whole bottle. Usually she's drinking some really sugary, sweet stuff that's too much. How do you like it? Would you drink it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. And the Gatorade, guys. Peace all that video.
Yeah, the Gatorade was the last video. All right, guys. That's what I love about the sous vide. We're going to get busy cooking the side dishes that we're going to serve with the steaks. And yeah, these can go for another couple hours, all the way up to 4 hours if need be. That's a great thing about sous vide. So cheers, Ava Grace. Cheers to our viewers.
With an empty cup.
With an empty cup, once again. She can't help herself.
It's really
all right, guys, I'm going to enjoy this. We'll get working on the side dishes. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, cheers. Welcome back. I'm going to turn this off. It's been around 2.5 hours. So like I said, you can always go further. So now that you just take these out, there's going to be some liquid in these bags. We're just going to put them on paper towels and dry them off. Else they're not going to be able to take a sear if they're nice and wet. So just take some tongs. Whoops. Got some paper towels lying down here. Oh, that does smell good. Now you could save that if you want to make a gravy. Alright, so I'm going to take these off. I'm going to put them on paper towels. We're going to blot them dry so they can be ready for a nice sear with my grill gun. We'll be back in a second. Alright, so here they are. Like I said, just grab some paper towels. Get them nice and dry. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to take a really nice sear. And we want them to have a nice sear. Because not only does that make the steak look good, it makes it taste good. Alright. So I'll get these all dried off and I'll meet you guys outside. Alright guys, for those of you that don't know or are unfamiliar, this is the grill gun. This thing's awesome for starting campfires or for searing stuff if you like sous vide cooking. It's certainly quicker and faster than building up a hot bed of coals, so that's why I'm doing it. So all we do is we fire this thing up, and it's pretty windy out here, so I'm going to do this quick here. Woo! Let me turn it off, flip these over, and we'll do the other side. Okay, flip them over. Let's get this thing going. Look at that. That's why I love this grill gun. I'll leave a link below to my review video. Check it out. We'll be back in a second. Alright, here we are. I'm just going to slice in the middle right now just to see what we're looking at here. I'm just going to use my hands too because hey. Alright, there we are. Alright, let's get some slices going here. That's the thing with ribeyes. You always got that little bit of fat in there, but that's what makes it so good. So, you know, you got to take the good with the bad, I guess. And this looks cooked perfectly. Oh, man. Let's see. There you go. Look at that. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let me keep slicing this. We'll be back and we'll give it a sample in just a second. Hey, welcome back. I'm here with my wife, Monica. I got a steak cut up here, some pieces.
Oh, yeah.
All right, give it a taste.
I'm going to take 2 pieces because it looks so good.
Mmm. Right,
so man, yeah, this is really good.
And I think the seasoning is coming through without too much salt. Because
They advertise that, right? On
I mean, you need salt. That's a necessary component on any kind of meat you're going to smoke or barbecue or whatever.
but you have high blood pressure.
Sous vide. Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful.
So you got to be careful. But hey, you know what I love? I think this company, Simon Barbecue.
Grab it back there.
Simon Barbecue, really. I think that they did it right, because you know what? It's better to go with less salt and let the person that's making it add more.
Yeah, I think I would just, if I had to do it over again, I would add a little bit more salt.
But the flavor.
But the flavor is very
seasonings,
good. The
Everything they
seasoning's good.
added, whatever you did, Simon Barbecue,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my thumbs up.
All right.
And I've tasted a lot of barbecue.
All right.
I'm pretty picky too, especially with Montreal, which is what we did. I love my Montreal. It's really good.
As always, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like it, please hit the like button. I would also love it if you would consider subscribing, and I'll leave links above and below to my website, ericsmokingbarbecue.com. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, guys.